Hello, everybody. Welcome to Awaken Positive Power, where beautiful Darcy Marta, my co-host, and myself, Jemima Godsall, we come to talk to you about topics related with mental health issues. And I am also an ambassador for Theraexpressions Meditation in Casper, Wyoming, where mental health matters. Each week, Darcy and I said we bring in different topics. So this week, what we wanted to do, before I do that, can we not forget to look at the disclaimer down below, guys, very important, but also more importantly, if you have anyone in trouble or you yourself are feeling like you need someone to talk to, there is a 988 national US number, and there are also some other international numbers there for you for suicide prevention, mental health awareness help. Make sure you know you are never alone. That's why Darcy and I come to talk to you just about topics to normalize the conversation around mental health. So anyway, today's topic, I think it's about how we as humans can underestimate our progress with their commitments to self, for example, or anything really. It's pretty. Is that normal, guys? We all underestimate our own steps forward. And I was in a position today, thanks to Darcy, talking to a cousin, where I had to sort of tell my story, and it made me sort of feel I was unaware of how far I've come in terms of my recovery from my drugs, from my suicide attempt, which is still only quite young, 2.5, almost 3 years. 3 years recovery from my suicide attempt this month, actually. So it's quite amazing to sort of have that, to not be aware of the progress I've made, and to not actually go to feel proud about it. I don't know why I'm finding it so hard to talk about it too. It's quite funny. I'm feeling quite shy to say I'm proud. And that's so weird, isn't it? As a human, why do we underestimate our value and our self-worth, and how I should be jumping over the moon and go, woo, let's have a freaking recovery party, and here I am feeling quite shy or humbled, I guess. I don't know. It's awkward. I feel a bit more awkward than anything of saying, hey, I'm doing well. It's so weird because maybe it's a fear of, will I fuck myself up again? Am I cursing myself? I don't know, but I think it's been a long journey. Darcy, you've been with me in my recovery the whole way, and it's just been a long journey, but short time. I still feel like sometimes it has only been a few months. Those 3 years feel like a few months, but then it actually is 3 years, and I have a lot of tools that I can work with I know that help me. My whole environment has changed to help me. I know so much more than I did then in terms of what's good for me, and that's something to be proud of, and I was humbled by the conversation I had with this cousin, because they're just beginning, and I knew I had some information to be able to give to help to, if not inspire, or both, help and inspire their own journey to healthy state of being. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What say you, Darcy?
No, I'm listening to you because I know, right? I'm listening to you because we kind of are that generation. I call it the generation of cool. Don't get too excited and you won't get disappointed. That was the phrase. Don't get too excited, you won't get disappointed. So you say things like great things are happening, but it's kind of like under your breath. And I think it's time to blow that off and let's just own stuff. So let's own it. You're doing good. You're doing really well. Not to say that it hasn't been hard or that it might not be hard in the future. That doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you're doing good right now, because time is only now. Sorry, my dog is right here and he pops.
Beautiful, love it.
So time is only now. Not about the future or the past. It's right now. And right now you're doing great. Right at this moment, right now you're doing great. And so I asked you to help out with a family member who's just beginning their journey to self-love, self-help, and healing. And I thought, wow, they could use that kind of inspiration. I don't have that same kind of journey that they have or that you have had. I have a different journey. And And so I thought your past experiences and how you're dealing and how well you're doing could be an inspiration to him. And then you found yourself going, oh yeah, I guess I am doing good, right?
Yeah,
here we are.
It was kind of, I wanted to give him a little, like a mother hug and go, oh shit, I know that moment where you're going, holy hell, how am I going to get myself out of this hole? And you got that willingness and wanting to, but it's so early in it that it seems so far away. The imposter, it just seems so, that's that thing where you can be triggered into wanting to use again too. Like you feel like it's so far away. What's the point? Like you just got to stop and slow it down. I remember, and I feel that I felt that excitement of, oh my God, I'm going to change this lifestyle. But also, holy shit, this is going to be a long journey. And I was like, oh, hugs, hugs, bless you, hugs. I got goosebumps. But it really made me also sort of stop. I was humbled by it, going, wow, like far out. That's a long time ago. Like not long even in terms of time, but just a long journey, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's a lot.
One of the things I'd like to hit on here is that when you woke up and said, I'm gonna heal myself of this desire to commit suicide by going on a healing journey and look at all these alternative healing methods and film it and understand what it truly means to heal. It's kind of like talking to this person today for you is saying, oh, this is why I went on that healing journey, is to not just heal myself, but to put myself out there to heal others. And here's my first real reflection of that intention. And that's amazing. Look, you're going to cry.
Sorry, guys. It's kind of monumental. It's kind of huge.
It is huge. It's a huge, beautiful evolution of this difficult, crazy journey that you were on. It signifies moving into a new level of your journey.
It does. I'm so excited to be able to honestly give feedback. Like I was able to be honest with him and give him real feedback about it, and be honest with the suckiness of it and the beauty of the divine and finding yourself and how every day is a trip. But it was all from an honest experience. It wasn't like I wasn't making anything up. I was purely because I've been through it, and as you know, I didn't even realize that has been my journey. I want to be able to do this. And now I was saying to him, he was going, I want to go and help people. So hold on, son, hold back. Like, you've got to take care of you first, because I know I had that thing too, but then I missed out on the point of going, I have to work on me first, because otherwise I can't give as much as I want, or as genuinely as I want, or just the whole thing, unless I do it myself. So this is why I put myself out here, just to go, ugh. But I don't know, I've lost my plot. I'm just overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. Isn't it kind of amazing? So the idea is he has that energy right now that says, oh, I want to go out. Everybody has something in them that says, I want to express. We all want to express something deep within us to the world, right? We all have something to give. And some of us really are connected to the rest of humanity, and we want to give something to humanity. Others in us, what we want to express, we do it through animals, caring for animals, or caring through the environment, or whatever our choice of expression is. And so he really wants to help others. And I said to him, you gotta heal yourself first.
Yeah.
And before you can help others, you gotta help yourself. It's just like being on the airplane when those oxygen masks drop. Really? You gotta put it on yourself first before you can put it on the little kid or the elderly person next to you, right? And so I'm like, give yourself oxygen. Heal yourself. It's the greatest gift you can give your parents, your family, and your friends, is to heal yourself. And so Jemima is now, you find yourself in that place to go, this is this is the development of my personal healing. Now I can start to reach out to others.
Okay, because I know through my it's pretty amazing, because I know through my blog and through this YouTube channel, you don't know how many people you affect. Like, I know we're affecting people because I just know it's and a lot of people are quiet, but you just don't know. And so having that face-to-face, or not really face-to-face, but such close, intimate conversation, to be able to see the progression was, to see also, now I am able to do what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. I want to help people who are in a strife like I was, and know that there is hope and that you can do it. If I can do it, any bloody one can do it. Seriously, I am not just saying, that's not just saying, throwing that line out there. It's like, it's true. I mean, we can all come out of it, if it's necessary. And it's just I don't know, it's just good to be able to give hope to somebody, to give hope. And I sent him a photo of, I think anyone who reads my blog, that photo of me when I was doing my drugs, and a photo of me now. Oh my God. I mean, horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. And I just wanted him to see, like, this is, I get it. But, yeah, what a journey, eh? What a journey. But why do we underestimate our journeys? Like, I feel like not just but like one should, when they reach a milestone, really celebrate it and like go woohoo. And here I am feeling shy about aiming my woohoo moment. It's like, why? I mean, and I don't feel like I'm going to fuck myself up. I have absolutely no desire to go and fuck up myself anymore. And it's like, I guess that maybe the old.
Yeah, I mean, partly I also think it's because we don't want to take responsibility for his healing. Ultimately his healing is his. And because there is that part of us that says, well, who am I? I'm no big deal person. I'm just myself, and I'm, I don't know how healed I am or how along I am. I just know what I know. And so, part of it comes from that insecurity of, I'm not a big famous meditation teacher. I'm not, Ram Dass or Deepak Chopra. I'm just, Jemima and Darcy or whatever. So there's part of that, but you don't have to be that big person to be a big person. You don't have to be this, famous guru or doctor in order to help someone heal. You can be you. And so really take today to celebrate yourself, to say, wow, I really am in a new place today. So good for you. And you shared it with someone who was in need. Double good for you. And they received the information. Well, that's good for everybody, So
yes. Sorry. I just we could heal the world like this. now on my journey. It's just like you see that one little effect with somebody having that hope or that energy. You feel the shift in their hopelessness to, okay, I think I can do this now, or I believe in me, not me, but they believe in them. God, I wish we could do more than one person at a time. Just it's so wonderful to be able to make your own trauma someone else's healing journey. Make the healing, make the everything's wasn't for a stupid reason. Like, it's all for a reason, and this is, even if it's just him that I help, that's just worth it, every penny.
And then we also have to remember that we may not be able to completely help him.
Of course. And then that comes to what we were saying about the victim, saying, like I said to him, however, about my age, 44, we cannot blame anyone or anything. It's up to you now. We cannot blame a victim to it. It's up to our choice to heal. Like, it's no one else's choice. And if you take that step to go and use again, that's your choice. Sorry, son, and you're going to have to deal with it, and hopefully not be harsh on yourself. But like, just remember, this is all you now. You're a man. Like, I'm a woman. There is nobody else who can save me or help me but me. And I don't want to be that person anymore. And it's just like, it's that sort of realization that you have responsibility to yourself. It's just powerful. It's so hard because it's so easy to detach from that and play victim to everything. But when you really go, this is me and my feet. I kept saying, you are the only one who has to wake up to yourself and go to bed with yourself every night for the rest of your life. You better bloody well like yourself. You better end up liking yourself and not hating yourself. Like, it's like nobody else cares in terms of, obviously there's love, but in terms of what you feel about you inside. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah. But, I also think, going back to your question about going back to the question of, like, why do we not recognize always our accomplishments, and why do we minimize our accomplishments? I think that's not everybody. I think that's people who have a hard time recognizing our deserving and our greatness to begin with. And that was part of what got us in this mess to begin with. So, not being able to see our possibilities, our accomplishments, our talents, and recognizing them gently with oh, good for you, that's good work. But instead, we automatically would go to that, it's okay, that's all right. Instead of going, hey, that was a really good production I made, or hey, that was a good accomplishment, I would go, harshest critic, right? And so we have to work against that in the same way we work with a different level of self-love, and so I was telling, he goes, why did I throw away my whole, he had a small business and a relationship, I threw it away. I said, because you did not visualize that you deserved it to begin with. So it's hard to accept the gifts that you're given if you feel you don't deserve those gifts.
So true.
I've turned my back on a lot of wonderful things because I didn't realize at the time, I didn't feel I deserved it somewhere inside of me deeply, so I could sabotage certain things or certain relationships. And so it comes back to the same thing. So allow yourself to feel good about where you are today and realize this is a deeper level of your journey. Really is, is to say, yeah, I know I've got more to work on, right?
Yeah.
I worked really freaking hard. You worked really hard over the last 2 years. And I was sitting there going, cannot take responsibility for my friend. I can just be there to support her. I'll do whatever I can to support her emotionally, and spiritually, but the work has got to be hers. And look at how, I also told my nephew when he spoke to you, I said, before he spoke to you, I said, now remember, Jemima's unique. She's an ever-ready battery. Not everybody can do as much as she has done in a short 2-year term, so don't compare yourself, but just let yourself be inspired by this person. So that's one of the things. So congratulate yourself for your ever-ready battery.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. I like it. Lucky my man has an ever-ready battery too. Like, he's like a young pretty chicken bouncing around too. It's awesome. On that note, I guess, people, like, own your good things. Own the things that you've done good for yourself and for others. Like, just own it. Be proud of it. Gloat. Make yourself blush about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I was so awesome.
This is what I teach the little children. I teach them to see their greatness. Hey,
beautiful.
You didn't yell at that person when they stole your toy. That shows your greatness.
That's beautiful.
Hey, you shared that so sweetly. That shows your greatness. Teaching little children to see their greatness means that as an adult, they'll be able to see their greatness.
I still want to be in your class. I go and sit like tiny, pretend I'm ready to... I'll be the bad example. Totally.
You showed your greatness today.
Thank you. Yay. Darcy, I know you have a puppy in your arms. Are you able to pull a card today, or?
Yeah, I pulled it at the beginning, and this is actually what we're talking about, of course.
Nice.
I was just shuffling and letting it kind of come out, and it's just amazing to me, the cards, when they talk to us about what we're talking about, and they say it in that beautiful way. So I am using Sandra Ann Taylor's Oracle Energy cards, right? I just love them. I just wanted to see what the energy was about with us today. I pulled number 7, which is such an auspicious number for me. Yeah. And it's about community. Community, can't do it alone. What I said to my nephew today, don't try to do this at home by yourself.
Yeah, totally. I said the same to him. That's why you must think we were in cahoots. Like, I'll say this. You said the same thing. It's awesome.
But this is exactly right. Community, connection with kindred spirits. You know, and this is a conversation you and I can have again about how important it is to bring spirituality and kindred spirits into our daily lives. Because when we get caught up in just the base gunk of humanity, it's all that grasping, clinging, getting lost, don't have it. Spirit gives us that higher understanding, and in community is where we find it. Let's see what she says about it. So, upright, which it was upright. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. That's right.
Beautiful.
The lights in this picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a community or club of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. Look at how much community you have found, Jemima, on your healing journey, right? It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. So it's really about a community here. And you said you wanted to find a way of reaching the world to create that community. So the affirmation is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and my professional life.
Beautiful. Absolutely perfect.
Guys,
you cannot make this stuff up. Really amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to go and celebrate.
Okay, I will do it.
Darcy, thank you so much again, and thank you for getting me in contact with your cousin. It was, as I said, it was a win-win for both he and I. So thank you. And if there's any other people I can help, I'm more than happy to. I feel much more confident in my steps now. Guys, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next week for another chat. Thanks, Darcy. You're amazing. Love you. Peace out, guys. Bye.